What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mint and we're back again with another video. This week in the NFT space has been crazy. So much volume has been entering this space with a lot of the top projects absolutely mooning, a lot of new projects coming up, and the hype has returned to the NFT space. At this point, it's very clear that we're in a bull market, and so when it comes to a bullish trend, you have to be able to navigate and be early into a lot of the projects to maximize your profit potential. But coming over to OpenSea, we can actually visualize how much volume we've actually seen this month alone. You know, we're only 2 to 3 weeks into January of the new year, and we've already surpassed more volume than any of the last couple months of the last year. A lot of mass adoption is occurring. A lot of companies are coming into the space, new users, and scrolling down, you can just see that fees are up, monthly NFTs sold are up. Everything is trending up in the NFT space. And when it comes to a bull market, you have to be able to identify trends as they come up. One random trend that came up were these women-led DAOs with pictures of themselves, and a lot of people are just justifying it as simp culture. You know, I'm not necessarily buying into it, but one of the projects was Irene Dao. This one kind of led the way. It dropped and minted. I believe it was like under 0.1 or around there, and then it skyrocketed to upwards of 7 ETH and then crashed right back down all within the same day. So you definitely got to be quick with these projects that come up. I personally don't like the riskier aspects of these projects, so I didn't enter, but you do have that opportunity here if you want to hop in on this DAO trend. World of Women is a notable project. It's one of the first women inspired and led projects, and they absolutely mooned, I think peaking around 9 Ethereum. And as you can see here, it's really culturally appropriate, a lot of diversity involved, and when a project like this absolutely moons, everyone's looking for the next project. And so with the trend of women, some other notable projects here are Alpha Girl Club, have similar artwork to World of Women, culturally diverse, sideways profile pictures, and they're just seeing a lot of volume too. One project that I believe still has a lot of upside potential is 8 Shin. This one is coming from Asia, and as you can see with the artwork, it's very Asian inspired, female oriented, and a fairly cheap price. So while the women trend is still kind of going on, I think this is an excellent project to get in. I actually did scoop up 2 of these just to get my foot in the water and be a part of this trend. But who knows? The trends can end at any time. The bull run can end at any time, whether it be 2 weeks or 2 months. You definitely have to be prepared and take profits while there's a lot of greed in the market. The best time to buy is when everything is bare, but if you're going to ride the wave up, definitely be prepared to sell. It's okay to sell a little early because you definitely don't want to get wrecked. I think another trend that is still ongoing is the whole doodle, cool cat, colorful, animated, cuddly profile picture projects. And with Invisible Friends, there's also been a motion for animated 3D movement projects where like the avatar is moving. So I want to talk about a few projects that have not been minted yet. They're still upcoming, and I'm going to run through these really quick because there's quite a few, and I definitely believe all of you guys should get these on your radar. Follow their Twitter accounts, join their Discords, and try to get some information. So the first one is going to be Imaginary Ones. Like I said, with the Invisible Friends movement, this is an animated NFT project where there's pretty much a cute, cuddly, colorful looking thing moving, and it's just following the trend right now. It's very artistic, and I vibe heavy with the artwork, but you definitely want to be aware for all of these new projects coming up. There's not a lot of them with really good foundations. I haven't seen any with a really solid project team with strong credentials, previous success. So when looking at these projects, be wary, try to join the Discord. A lot of them don't have open Discord, so put your Twitter notifications on for these projects, and when they drop the link, get in the Discord ASAP. There's a lot of whitelists still available for these projects, so get them on your radar, and if you get whitelisted, you will have a great chance of making profit off these projects. My theory is that all these projects are going to be dropping around February, so there's going to be a lot of volume and liquidity in the space, but truthfully, I think they're going to be a lot of pump and dumps. They're all going to ride up really quickly, and then they all might crash or correct. I don't think a lot of these projects are going to stand the test of time and last very long. So if you are able to get a whitelist spot, secure it, take your profits, and move on to the next one, because there's plenty of projects coming out in February that you definitely want to get your eyes on. Another project is Wonderpals. This one also has a closed Discord with a lot of whitelisting opportunities. The Little Lemon and Cool Cat community are all over it, and they have partnered with themselves with Robotos, as stated right here. So really interesting project with cool artwork. I love this kind of artwork, so I'm definitely going to be on this trend next month when a lot of these projects start minting and dropping. I don't necessarily have the time to grind in their Discord to get whitelist, so I'm a secondary trader, but if I'm able to get a whitelist, I'm definitely going to be buying these at mint and selling them at the open. I don't really see a lot of about these as long-term holds, but you know, you do what you want to do. I just think this is going to be a fad trend play to kind of go off the backs of Doodles and Cool Cats, because those are the blue chips in the space currently along this trend. Another project very similar to Wonderpals is Starcatchers NFT. They're aiming to have a transparent and engaging community, creating a strong brand presence. And here you can see a little bit of the artwork, just colorful, cute star creatures. And I believe this team has a fully transparent and docs team. They grew organically originally, but I do believe a lot of these projects are buying followers and have bots in their Discord, because you can just see they have 73 tweets and they have 20,000 followers. So this one's actually on the lower end. Some of these projects have like 80,000 followers, 100 tweets, and were created in January. No way they grew organically that quickly. So definitely be on the lookout and be careful out there, because these projects are going to be pumping a lot. Another project I really liked, and this artwork I vibe with heavy, is Serial Club. Similarly, they have 53,000 followers and they were created recently, so you never know how many of those followers are bots. But I really just like this project for the artwork alone. It's very Doodle-esque, and they're animated little people with cereal heads, so it's very vibe heavy and childish, and I love those childish kind of artwork projects because, you know, you can just relate to them and they sell. So be on the lookout for Serial Club, because I think this one's going to do numbers as well. The next project on my list is Beanbag Friends. I think this project is more on the organic side. They have less followers. They were created in December, but similarly, they also are a invite-only Discord. So put your notifications on, try to get in when they drop it. I actually was able to get in this Discord and like 2 other projects. It's kind of hard to get in there unless you know someone inside or you know one of the mods. This project has only 7,777 in their collection, so there is a smaller supply compared to a lot of the other projects. And like I said, they're all in the same trend. Cute, cuddly, animated profile picture projects. I'm going to try buying them early and then quick scalps only on my end. Some of these might moon and some of these might last, but I believe more so that they're not going to do that. So if you can get a whitelist, go for it. Next project is Squiggles. Now, Squiggles is a doodle derivative. And here you can see 102,000 followers, 103 tweets, made in December. Like, no way they have 102,000 followers. I think Cool Cats just hit 100K followers organically. So I know for a fact, if Cool Cats hit 100K like this week, Squiggles did not hit 100K in 1 month's time. But artwork is top notch for this project. And if we can see some over here, the artwork is pretty much the doodle characters in a 3D render. And honestly, this is some of the cleanest profile pictures I've ever seen. I really like the artwork with this one. But one thing to take note, and what is also pushing me away from this project, is that there was a Discord message going around stating that Doodles may be taking legal action against this project, which would bar them from being listed on OpenSea. I don't know the full details, but when it comes to derivative projects, you always want to be careful. They're never long-term plays, and they always come in with a lot of volume and then die out really quickly, but they do have plenty of whitelists available. So if this is what you're into, go ahead and hop in. And the last project on my list is Weather Report NFT. And truthfully, I think this one might be the most successful project out of the list here, because they actually have a very well balanced team. A lot of the people in the Cool Cats community and the Doodles community are in this space. This project seems to be a little bit more organic. They recently released their artwork, and you know, it follows the same trend as before. The difference with this project is they're a little bit more transparent. They have an open Discord, really well known and docs founding team. All of these people are notable individuals in the NFT space, and if you've been following along for a while, you definitely will recognize their name. And the team behind Alien Friends and the Letters is also a part of this founding team. So when you have communities backing a project like that, especially communities such as Cool Cats or Alien Friends, you know that there's going to be a huge demand for this project at mint. Whether people have whitelists or not, those communities are going to go in and buy this project. That alone will guarantee that it's going to be enough volume to ride the wave up. If you can get a whitelist, definitely mint this project. Not financial advice, but I think they're going to do the best out of all the projects I mentioned today. The artwork is actually just really good with this one, and their website is cleanly designed, and there's a lot of engagement on their Twitter, which can't necessarily be said for a lot of the other projects. They have a lot of likes and retweets, but they don't have a lot of engagement. You don't see the projects talking to a lot of people. And for that reason, I think there's a lot of artificial work going on in the background, whether it be bots and bot followers and retweets and likes, because you do know you guys can buy like 100,000 followers and 100,000 retweets and likes for just a small sum of money. So don't be fooled by the stats and the analytics of these tweets or the members in the Discord. You got to look at the engagement. You got to look at if real people are talking to them. You got to look at the team, and you got to look at what they're trying to do. At this point, roadmaps don't mean a lot. Doodles never really dropped out a huge roadmap, and they've delivered time and time again. They've gathered a strong community, and now they're a blue chip. A lot of these projects don't have roadmaps, and to be fair, it's not a selling point or an immediate reason to buy one of these projects. The trend is very clear right now, and if these projects are following in the trend, they're going to see a lot of volume in the beginning. You want to be able to find the ones that are going to last, and out of all the projects I mentioned, I think Weather Report has probably the best shot of being a longer term hold, simply for the community and the team alone. But who knows? When it comes to bull markets, guys, you definitely want to get in early, get your whitelists, and mint if possible, because a lot of these projects will sell out, climb up, and then drop. So take your profits, don't get too greedy, and keep going. You know, I just listed like 5 to 10 projects, and there's plenty more out there, and a lot of people are talking about the same projects right now. So if you have the time and to grind out for whitelist spots for all of them, you're guaranteed to make huge gains. That's the trend right now. Get in if you're interested, or stay out of it. You know, you can always go back to the blue chips, because a lot of those projects are running very hard right now, and for the time being, NFTs are on the spotlight, so you definitely want to get some skin in the game regardless. But that's all I had for the video today, guys. Remember, none of this is financial advice, just my opinion. Please do your own research for all these projects. Please remember to like and subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys next time.